everyone, I'm Allison Cochran, your Teen Services Librarian at the Nevins Library. Today we're going to learn how to make these macrame plant hangers. Now if you have something to tie your strings to, you should have 8 strings between 3 and 5 feet in length. I would recommend tying your strings to something to hang it up from. In this one I use the popsicle stick. In the one we're making today, I use the key ring. It doesn't really matter what you tie it to. You can even, if you want, just make a loop with your strings. You have plenty of room with your 3 to 5 feet of string to make a loop so that you can hang it up from there. Now we're following a pretty basic pattern for macrame. This is for beginners. If you're looking for something a little more complex, I recommend borrowing one of our macrame books from the Nevins Library. I borrowed this upstairs in the reference section where you could get a whole bunch of other craft books. We also have craft books in the teen section. Now I find it easier when working with macrame to have the strings hanging up on the wall, so I'm going to take this one down and put it out of the way, and I'm going to hang up my new set on the wall so I can work with it more easily. Now I have my 8 strings here. I'm going to make sure they're not all tangled and that they're pretty much lying flat against the wall. Now I'm going to make sure that they're all not twisted and everything. I'm going to take the first 2 that are next to each other. I'm going to go down about a foot, foot and a half. How far down you go really depends on how much you want your plant to hang. I'm going to hold them together. I'm going to loop them around my finger and make a knot with them, the 2 strings together. Now I'm going to repeat that with the rest of the strings. I'm going to be really careful to make sure that the knots are at the same height. So I'm going to put my finger exactly where I want that knot and keep my finger there so it doesn't end up at different lengths. Now, see here, I made a little bit of a mistake. I could just move the knot and adjust it to where I want it. And if it's not exactly perfect, that's okay. That's close enough for me. The next 2 strings that are next to each other will also be looped together, and the last 2 strings. And you want them all roughly about the same height, so they're pretty close. They're not going to be absolutely perfect. Oh, that one's too far down, but that's okay. I could always fix it. Now they're roughly about the same height. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. You're going to go about 3 or 4 inches down. You're going to take the first knot and the second knot. You're going to take the 2 strings that are on the inside, the ones that are next to each other. Go about 3 or 4 inches down, and like with the first row, you're going to loop them around your finger and knot those 2 together. You're going to take this string from the second knot and this one from the third knot right next to it and continue making your knots. And making sure that your knots are about as close to the same height as you can get them. This one and this one plants right next to it are going to be knotted together. Making sure they're about the same height. Now you have these two ends. You're going to bring those together. So that you're starting to create the basket that your plant or whatever you choose to put in this hanger for it to be held in. Make sure they're the same height. And you're going to do that one more time. You're going to take the two that are next to each other, go about 3 or 4 inches down, and knot them together. Make sure you're not getting anything twisted. This is the point where I like having it hanging up because it makes it easier to see where the strings are for me and to make sure that they're not getting all twisted and mixed up so you're not putting the knots in the wrong spot. Take the two next to each other, make your knot. Making sure it's as close to the same height as you could get it. That's a little too low. I'm just going to push that knot up a little bit higher. A little bit higher than that. These two are next to each other, so they get knotted together. I can already tell that it's going to be too high, so I'm just going to move it lower. There we go, and the last two strings get knotted together. So you're always knotting together the two strings that are next to each other. I'm just separating the two strings from the knot every time so you get this diamond pattern. Now this is your last row, so you're going to go down another 2 inches. You're going to gather all of your strings together and make one big knot. And I would actually double knot this just to make it a little more secure. It will be secure enough with the one knot, but I just like to be safe and have the two. Now you have all of this string left over. You could choose to keep it. That looks cute. If you want, I'm going to just trim it a little bit shorter, just by cutting through all of them. Now to get your plant, I'm just going to use the plant from before to get your plant in there. You take it off the other plant hanger. Make sure this is plastic, so it doesn't matter that the strings are caught in there a little bit. With a real plant, you would be a little more careful to make sure your strings are not getting caught around your live plant. But this is plastic, so it's okay. You're going to open up your little basket pattern that you have here. And careful not to bang up your wall when you do it. And you're going to kind of put it right in there. It's going to sit on that bottom knot, and those 4 knots in the row above are going to kind of form an X to support that plant. And there you go, that's your own macrame plant hanger. Have fun creating your own.